everybody, welcome to my shop. This week's video I'm going to try to make a cutting board. My wife asked me to make a cutting board that actually fits into her sink. We'll have a little porthole where when she's cutting up vegetables or whatever, she can just slide it in and it'll fall into like a strainer, which will be underneath. I think it should be a pretty fun project. So let's see how it goes. So to start off on this project, I didn't really have anything laying around the shop, so I went to my local hardware store and I got this poplar, which is, not real expensive, but it's got some cool colors in it. I don't know if you can see that. Both of these pieces. I'll try to pick out some pieces with some nice color in it. So that should, look pretty nice. Let me get a little closer shot of that. Look at that color. It's got reds and like blacks and purples, and this should be really pretty cool. Well, the next step is to cut it to a manageable size. Alright, so I cut up all those strips. I picked out the ones here that have, I feel have the most color and, look the best. Ow! But this is what I ended up with. I'll show you how I glue it up. I got these cedar strips laying around. I was kind of thinking maybe later I'll cut this and maybe put a couple stripes in going in this way. We'll see how it goes, but I think that's what I might do. But let me show you how we glue this up. Over 24 hours later, all this glue should be dry. So let's take it apart and see what it looks like. All right, this came out pretty nice. It's pretty flat and level. I just got to clean up some of this old glue, and we'll go from there. This came out pretty good. I scraped most of the glue off of it. I don't have a thickness planer. So I'm going to have to use a belt sander and kind of get rid of some of this stuff. But that's what we're going to do next. Pretty nice already. I'm just finishing up with the 120. I started off with the belt sander with a 50 grit sandpaper. Switched over to the finishing sander, went all the way up to 120. Now I'm going to seal it with a sanding sealer, both sides obviously, and I'll probably take it all the way up to about 320, something like that. So that'll be our next step. Alright, we got it all sanded down to 220, and it's smooth, it's nice. So what we're going to do next, I think this is the better side. Got more color in there. That's pretty nice. They're both nice, both sides are nice, but this has like a little tear out here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it to size, route it, then we got to pin it to fit the sink, and then we got to cut the porthole, or whatever you want to call it. So let's get busy. Alright, we routed the edges. I hit it with a little bit of sandpaper. It's nice and smooth. I'll clean it up with some alcohol. We'll put a nice food safe finish on, a butcher block finish. But what the next step is, we're going to put, I'm going to use this cedar. We're going to put little strips around the end. So, I measured it out so it locks right into the sink. Let me show you how we're going to do that. There it is, guys. It's not the most difficult project in the world, but it's really cool. It's I put some butcher blocks oil and wax on here, the hole for dumping your vegetables. I put the cleats on the bottom so it kind of locks in the sink, and it's not bad. It came out pretty nice. Looks good. So a quick little demonstration of how it works. You just throw yourself a strainer in the sink. Just kind of, with the cleats on the bottom, it just kind of snaps in place. And you can do whatever, cut up your lettuce or your tomatoes or your onions or whatever. Then you just kind of scoop it in there. Boom, and after you chop up all your stuff that you want, and get this out of your way, you got everything in the whatchamacallit, and you wash it out, and you're ready to go. Thank you so much for watching my video. I mean, if you guys enjoyed it, please, hit the like button, subscribe, share, leave a comment, whatever. I really appreciate everyone who watches my videos. If there's anything special you want me to talk about or demonstrate, just let me know, and I'll do my best to help you guys out. Thank you so much.